Hi, church. Happy New Year again. I want to give us some encouragement for our week ahead. A few events upcoming and groups that I want to draw your attention to in hopes that you will engage with these. This coming Wednesday, we are hosting a Paul Tripp video conference called Men of Faith, and it's going to be Wednesday night, and it's going to start at 6. It's going to go till about 8:45 or 8:30. Somewhere in there. It's 3 video teachings and then 10 or 15 minutes of discussion in groups afterwards. I'll put the sign up for this in the description, but I encourage you to invite others 5th grade on up. This would be a great opportunity to be encouraged as a man of faith as we begin a new year together. The following Wednesday, January 20th, is when Financial Peace University kicks off. Eric Pigman is coordinating this class. It's a Dave Ramsey content. Some of you might have already taken it before, but this is worthy of your time to get a handle on this area of money in your lives, whether this is full-on crisis and stress in your life and anything but peace, or if it is going in the right direction already. This will only help that. So it's a 9-week class. If you need help to pay for the cost of the class, let me know. We would be happy to contribute to that and help out with that. But again, I'll put the link to the description of that sign up in the description of the video. Also, community groups are starting up later in January. Some might be already starting. So the link to that will also be in the description. But we're hoping that many people will engage in community as we continue to walk by faith in a spring semester here and continue to move into a new year of 2021. All right, last week I shared with you that I'm going to start reading some excerpts from the book Gentle and Lowly by Dane Ortland. And so I read from the introduction last week, and I want to read from chapter 1 that he calls His Very Heart. Chapter 1. Matthew 11:28-30 says this, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." I am gentle, it describes Jesus, or Jesus describes himself as. So he writes, not harsh, reactionary, easily exasperated. He is the most understanding person in the universe. The posture most natural to him is not a pointed finger, but open arms. And then lowly. The point in saying that Jesus is lowly is that he is accessible. For all his resplendent glory and dazzling holiness, his supreme uniqueness and otherness, no one in human history has ever been more approachable than Jesus Christ. No prerequisites, no hoops to jump through. Verse 28 of our passage in Matthew 11 tells us explicitly who qualifies for fellowship with Jesus: all you who labor and are heavy laden. You don't need to unburden or collect yourself and then come to Jesus. Your very burden is what qualifies you to come. No payment is required. He says, I will give you rest. His rest is gift, not transaction. This is not who he is to everyone indiscriminately. This is who he is for those who come to him, who take his yoke upon them, who cry to him for help. And then finally, I just want to read again to you Jesus' words, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." I pray it is a great encouragement to you to consider the approachability of Jesus Christ. And I pray that we would pray and pursue him and spend time with him in his word, recognizing the approachability, the humility, the gentleness, and the lowliness of our Savior and his heart for us. I love you, church. Have a great week.